Hi guys, welcome back to Footy with Wally. So let's analyze another defeat at home. Spurs 1, Villa 2 for the Premier League. And in my opinion, Tottenham started this game well, at least producing something, creating some chances, even though it did not reflect the XG at the beginning of the game. But as you can see by the momentum map, for example, I felt the team were producing at least some momentum. The high pressing was working, the ball recovery was good, etc. But it's not that Spurs was smashing Villa. It was not that the team were creating a lot of chances in sense of good chances, like clear goal chances. And up to the 35-minute mark or something, I thought Tottenham would not struggle this game because honestly, Villa was not showing anything. And for Tottenham, I liked Odegaard. Both DMs were playing well, Palhinha, Benson Core. The defense was okay, etc. So in the first half, I was very confident that Tottenham would win this game with no much surprises, like 2-0 or 2-1 or something. However, Villa found a goal, and in my opinion, you can disagree in the comments if you want, but in my opinion, Vicario was not positioned properly in that goal. He was very close to the left goal post, and in my opinion, he just left the rest of the goal open. And in the second half, I think Tottenham, even though if you see the stats, if you filter only the second half stats, you will see that Tottenham produced in the sense of XG more in the second half. However, in the sense of big chances, Tottenham produced more in the first half, which is a bit weird to say, but it was like that. But in the second half in general, I think Villa felt very comfortable in the game, and that's something that you cannot give your opponent when you're playing at home. I forgot to put my light real quick. Okay, I was saying that Villa felt very comfortable, and that is true. Like having more the ball, creating more, having more momentum, as you can see again by the momentum map and etc. Individually speaking, apart from the players that I said, Odegaard, Palhinha, Bentancur, I believe no one showed up to play. And when I say Odegaard, it's not like he was amazing, but he was better than Xabi, than Kudus, which is a surprise because Kudus has been playing. He probably is the best player of the season for Tottenham, or maybe Van de Ven. Like them both are very consistent. But anyway, what I'm saying is he did not have a good match today. Tell did not have a good match as well, which doesn't surprise me. Barrow is not looking so good offensively anymore. Spence was also not so good. Like, no, as of right there, no one showed up to play today to create something, even though I said that Tottenham played better in the first half in sense of tactics, like the pressing, the ball recovery and stuff. That was really a game that could have ended 1-1 or something, because it was not good. Like when you play at home, I'm not saying Tottenham were horrible, but when you're playing at home, you need to dominate, you need to play better than your opponent, but that doesn't happen with Tottenham. When Tottenham are playing away, I can see way more chances of winning compared to when the team are playing at home, which is surprising because it shouldn't be like that. But in my opinion, that is because the team feel more comfortable counter-attacking and playing for set pieces. That is what's happening. Whereas when you're playing at home, you need to dominate. You need to have the ball. You need to have creativity. You need to break low blocks or break lines or mid blocks, whatever. But you need to create. You need to attack. And for that, you need repertoire. Anyway, you need to have different strategies to break the defense, and that's not something that Tottenham have at the moment. I know that it's a beginning of a project and stuff, but at the current stage, I believe that is the problem that Tottenham needs to face. Improve the tactics when it comes to attacking, and not only the tactics, because individually speaking, Vicario needs to do better, and Xavi Simons needs to adapt as soon as possible because the team needs his creativity, because he's a dribbler, he's a player with 1-2s or link-up plays or whatever, dribbling, playing tight spaces. He is that player. All of those things are his characteristics, but he has not been showing. I believe with time he will adapt, but that moment needs to arrive as soon as possible. Until honestly, I don't know. I'm not saying the quality isn't there, because he is a guy with potential, but I don't know if being in the 9 is his role, his best role for Tottenham. So other notes that I have here: why can't Spurs play well at home? As I put there, at home, the team could beat Burnley, but then lost to Bournemouth, beat Villarreal in the Champions League, draw against Wolves, and then now lost to Villa. So only 2 wins in 5 matches at home. And playing away, the team performs way better. Like beat Manchester City, West Ham, draw against Brighton, beat Leeds, and a draw against Bodo Glimt. That, in my opinion, is not a good result, even though it is away. In my opinion, Tottenham should have played well enough to win that game. But in reality, if we're talking about performance, the result that would reflect better the performances would probably be like 3-1 Bodo Glimt. I'm not even kidding. So that was it. That was a quick one because I need to go actually. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and see you the next time. Bye.